So we'll be talking about the app that I use to control all the apps on my, the app that I use for my processor to control it, like for the volumes and some other things. So let's just get right into it. So we have this app called NucleusSmart. Alright, hold up. So yeah, I got a NucleusSmart app. So you would click on it and you would sign up, or yeah, you would sign up and then put your processor code on it, which should be on your processor. So you have it. So you have a code right here, and it tells you what kind of. Oh. And then you would get on it and make sure your Bluetooth is on. You want your Bluetooth to be on. And this is the home page for your processor. So you have the volume, the program, and the audio source. So you know what the volume does. It makes your processor hear more or less. I like to stick at 6. I have 4 different programs. I'm usually program 3, but they all sound different. So I guess I use it depending on how I feel, and I like to play around so I can learn which one is the best for me. And the one I don't like the most is the scan one. This is like the first program they give to you when you update to Nucleus 7. But I don't like this because it eliminates a lot of noise. Like, for example, if I'm in a room, I'm be quiet, it will kind of feel like you're hearing absolutely nothing, which kind of scares me. Like, I feel like my processor's not working. Then I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm just like, oh, I gotta tap, see if I can hear. Then I realize it's just the program. So this program actually eliminates a lot of noise around me. Like, I thought it was pretty cool when I first used it, and I could hear my bubble pretty clear. Like, I was talking to my audiologist, and I was like, I don't know if I like it. It hasn't been too long. And then we left the room. This is like the only program I had at that time, and I was like, I think I'm totally fine with this. So I leave the office and I drive home, and I realized that I could hear myself while I was driving. I could hear the music, I could hear the road, I could hear the wind, and I could hear my mom. So I was like, what the heck is going on? So I was super confused about this program, but I realized it just eliminates all the noise if it's too much, which it kind of makes sense, but I couldn't even hear my own voice, so that was a problem. I don't like that. So I suffered for a little while until I went back to the audiologist and changed it. But yeah, that was just like a little, it was just a rough time. And then you have the audio source, which you connect to the microphone and your phone, basically the Bluetooth kind of thing. And then, I don't know, the phone volume is something that you would adjust using your own phone. And you have the microphone volume, which you have the microphone, but we'll talk about that a little later. Alright, so in the upper right corner, we have the battery and the cochlear implant thing. So what this tells you is the battery life, but I kind of feel like it's not super accurate. but at the same time you have to be connected to it by Bluetooth, which I don't always connect it to the Bluetooth at times because I don't need to, and sometimes Bluetooth kind of wrecks the video quality on my phone because it's connected to my Wi-Fi, which isn't the greatest. But if it's connected to the my cellular service, it'll be fine. But I rely on Wi-Fi more. Alright. And then in the leftover corner, we have the list of things. You can click on the hearing tracker, and it just shows you time of speech, which is basically like what you have been listening, and the average of what you've heard. This is based on well, this only works if you have your phone connected to your phone at all times. But I do not have it connected at all times because of the reason I mentioned. So this is not accurate at all, and I don't think I talk or hear for 1.9 hours per day. I think it's different every day. Some days I'm more talkative and some days I'm not. And then you have the coil off, which I taken off a lot more today because I wanted to see if it actually counts it, which it does, but only if you're connected to this app. So you have to be connected to the app the whole time if you want to know the whole data that your processor takes on. And then you have Find My Processor, which has to be with the Bluetooth. You have to have your processor connected to the Bluetooth in order to be able to find your phone. So you can have a map, and you have the Find My Processor. If it's nearby, you can follow around your house to see if you can find it. But it depends, because I don't know if this is super accurate or not, but I have my processor on right now, so it's not lost. But if you don't have your Bluetooth on, then it's probably a lost cause. But that's just how it is. And then I have the mini microphone on, and I could just turn it on, I turn my microphone on, and I click on it. Oh shoot. So my mini microphone on. You just click on mini mic. Anyways, that's not something to be concerned about. Anyways, so yeah, you have the hearing tracker by my processor, settings, which is kind of log in and check your account kind of thing. And then you have the help, which transfer you to the website, and it tells you all the answers to the questions that you might have. But overall, it's just the app that you would use to control the volume, and if you want to use some devices like the mini microphone. So yeah. So yeah, that's what's on my Nucleus. What is it called again? NucleusSmart App. So yeah, I like to use this app. I use it often when I go to a situation that require me to change my settings so I can benefit from it, so I can hear other people and myself. So yeah, I think it's awesome that I could just see it on there instead of like touching on my implant with one button. I mean, I could change the settings on my implant and just click it on it. I just click on it like once or twice. So yeah, that's how you use the app.